Look, it's an opportunity for us to get the best young talent in Australia in one environment and where we can both test them on and off the court. Exciting new initiative. In the past, we've made decisions on, I suppose, seeing the kids at tournaments and where they're at, but this is a situation now where we can gather as much evidence as we can to make a better decision moving into 2010.
It's been terrific. I mean, watching the kids go through their paces physically, we get to see them technically later today, and then they've got match play. So one of the things we really want to do is actually put them under pressure. I mean, they don't know yet, and we haven't decided yet who's going to get an AIS scholarship, but it's an opportunity to see how they respond to all of this. And you see some very different reactions, and that's good for us to see, because generally that's what ends up making a player make it or break it.
How have they been chosen to come here?
Yeah, they went through an application process. They had to apply to be part of the AIS in 2010, and we looked at their status in the national academies, whether they're partial or full scholarship holders, or if they're currently in the AIS. So it was a range of things that we looked at and made the selection. And we've been more inclusive to really start to show the kids that it's a privilege to be an AIS scholarship holder, and they've got to fight hard to get it.
What do you think you can find out about an athlete in an environment like this?
Well, we can find so much about them, about how they fit in, for example, but more importantly, all these tests that they're doing, find out what their athletic potential may be, and find out so much stuff that we need to get done with them. Plus, there's a lot of eyes looking on the court technically at them, so we should be able to form some really good plans going forward.
Athletes are going through a battery of tests at the moment. Certainly all today is that, and we will be testing them with strength and agility and speed and body composition and power and all the aspects of becoming a top tennis player in the world.
It's not going to be selected straight away. We've still got a lot of tennis towards the end of this year, and December, January, big periods for tennis in Australia, obviously, with the Australian Open World Cup playoff and Junior Nationals in Melbourne in December, and then obviously January is a massive period. But I think that a few kids will get offered a scholarship for next year to help them plan, and then I think we'll keep a couple of spots open for outstanding performances during that period.
I think the next generation of players that are going to come into our programs from the national academies and from the ones that are just starting at 9, 10, 11, they will know that this is an essential part of their development, that this is a key to where they need to go to succeed. So what we're doing here is similar to what the AFL do in their draft camp. After every season, all the next generation of players know that they've got to get to that and they've got to prove themselves. And out of that, they generally get signed up to a certain team. We need that same sort of mentality coming through our young players, and that's what this event will provide. It's a great springboard for what we need to see as coaches going forward, but it's also from the next generation of players knowing where they need to be when they get here.
One, go. One, off we go.